Hello everyone, welcome back. In this tutorial, we are going to see how to check the disk usage. In last video, we have checked how to check the highest CPU and memory consumed processes. So in which scenario do I use the disk usage command? Let's say example, you got an alert that your slash var is full, or you got an alert your slash home is full, need attention. Okay, what is what slash var slash home or slash? These all are the file systems, right? So if your file system is full, your operating system may get hanged, or in critical time it will get rebooted. All right, reboot any time of any production system is a major issue, and it can hamper the business. So to make sure my file system need not to be 100% full, do I have some command to check? Yes, with the help of du command, we can check the file system size. And in monitoring tool, we can set a threshold. If my slash home reaches 80%, trigger an alert. If my slash home reaches 60%, send me a warning alert. So if I receive the alert, what I can do next? I can go ahead, I can cross check, is really my file system is about 80% or 60%? If yes, I will try to find out which is a major file or directory consuming this much space. If I able to do that, I can able to resolve the issue. I can either zip it, archive it, or take backup and put it somewhere, or I will ask the user to remove that unwanted files or directory on that file system. All right, so these are the steps we can going to take, we are going to perform. And maybe if it is related with your system admin work, maybe you have copied the ISO image, or might you have copied the some lot of data, then you have to move that data and to make sure that file system is free. All right, so how to check the all file system? We can, with the help of df-h, it shows the file system, and it shows where it's mounted, right? And here we can see the size, and this is a used size. So used one is showing here. So out of 38 GB, only 6.9 GB is used, and almost 31 GB is free. All right, let's say example you have only 1 GB free. All right, in that situation, definitely we have to make sure to clean my file system, right? As of now, you can see here not much devices are mounted, but slash is mounted and slash boot is mounted, and rest of things are the temporary file system. How we can check whether it's a temporary? We can use a hyphen capital T, it will show us a file system. So dev file system is a temporary. Once you reboot, this file system is no longer exist. Tempfs, all the tempfs are the temporary file system used by the operating system itself. So we do not need to be worry about, or we do not need to be uh, take care of this file system. We have to just take care of our file system, that is XFS, or if it is mounted by the ext3 or ext4. All right, so let us move and let us do the some hands-on how to use the du command. Okay, so du check the disk uses information for the file and directory, and du have a lot of options, and that options are very nice. Let's say example, I want to check my slash home, so I will say du slash home. So it will show all the files in slash home, right? But this is so much detailed, it's not at required. So we need some command which provide me the required detail. So if we add hyphen h here, so it will provide us the is its size unit, that is kb, mb, or gb. So that is a nice option. All right, so if we add small s to option, then it will just sum it up, because we do not need to go inside each directory and each files. So we can just do du-sh. H stand for human readable format, and S stand for grand total. So it will just do the grand total of all the files and subdirectory inside slash home and provide you the exact size. So this is a very interesting one. So you can check that on my slash home is consuming just 28 MB. How about slash var? Because all the logs is written under the var. So var is consuming more space, but it's not too much, 582. That's fine. How about my var log? Okay. So var log is consuming 5.8. Okay, all right. So in this way, we can check the space. If I get major file here in log, then there is a concern. I have to go ahead and I have to just take care of it, either zip it or delete it or put it somewhere, right? Because the logs is continuous writing, where maybe we have the application and that application generate a huge log, and maybe there is some issue, and for a 10 minutes it generated a 1 GB of log. And well, let's assume a situation and it's application generating for 10 hours, then 1 hour 1 GB, then 10 GB of log can be written, and your disk will going to consume, right? In that scenario, we can go ahead and we can check the size of the log, and we can resolve the issues, because the practically a lot of issues, the disk issues always come when we not take care of our log messages. So it's keep writing and our disk get full. All right. And more number of time, it also seems that user have a lot of data inside slash home. So this is very too important directory that we need to take care when we are doing our analysis, right? There is another interesting option. We can add grand total to our complete disk uses command. So when we add a hyphen c to this option, let's say here, if we add here hyphen c, so it will provide us here grand total, right? Let's say example, if we go for slash home, right? So slash home grand total it's showing. So if there is a lot of directory, right? For example, if you want to go for without s, right? So it will show all the listings, and after that it will show the grand total. We have just removed the s because we not need the total of each. It's showing us grand total, right? So this is an interesting option we can use always. Now let's say example, you want to check some file is maybe writing or reading. Let's say example, we go on other terminal and we'll write something in some file. We'll execute the script. We'll execute our hello world script, and we'll ask to write some data in out.txt. Where it will create the out.txt? It will create in present working directory. Just I will show you the path for information. It's slash home slash vagrant, right? Let's run that command. So we'll run the script hello world, and we'll ask to redirect the output on out.txt. All right. So just hit enter. We'll not see anything here because all outputs is going out.txt. Let's check the size of out.txt. Okay. Let's find out the space path. So it's a path we have copied, and we'll say du-sh. Okay, and we'll give the path, and we have a lot of files. It's showing 1.1 GB. Oh, is it? Now we'll check again. Oh, 2 GB. What's happening in that? Okay, let's move. Let's remove the s, and let's see for all files. Okay, there is a lot of files. Okay. Okay, let's go inside and just drill down and just run the command again. So there is a lot of data is generating right now. If we check here, it's showing us 4 GB. Lot of data is generating, right? So it's generating a lot of data, and now if we can check, it's around 8 GB, right? So do we have some command to check basically how it's writing? So we'll say watch, and we'll ask to watch the du hyphen sh and just watch home vagrant. I think system is not responding. Maybe it's writing too much data. Just will stop for a moment. All right. We will ask here to watch. Right now it's watching. Can we give 1 second? So how we can assign that? We can say here hyphen and 1. So for every 1 second, let's write or now we'll not remove it everything. We'll just append it. So see here. Now it's 7.3 GB. Now script is still running. We are waiting for next output. So it's 7.3. Script is running. Yep. So let's run it again. It's 12 GB, right? Can we monitor a specific file? So if we say out.txt, so out.txt consuming 12 GB, right? And if we remove this hyphen n by default option, let's try to monitor. It's consuming 12 GB, right? So in this way, we can monitor it with the help of watch command. Now it's not going about 12. Let's run df-h. We can see that our used one is now become 49%, right? Because 12 GB of file is just created now. All right, now script it's still running. Yeah, still running. Now let's say example, we don't know, there are the thousands of file in slash home and we have to sort it which file is consuming more space, right? So in that case we can do du and we can specify the option. See, when we do the du, it will show like this all the files, but we'll cancel. We have to perform du on specific location, that is slash home vagrant. Inside this we'll say sort and we'll say hyphen n and hyphen r. Okay, so it will show us in descending order. See, we'll come down a little bit. We'll give some space and here we'll say head. And we need only top 5, right? So it says here in top 5 the vagrant is file size is this much and this is the top 5 descending order. That's fine. Let's take example, we want to go for human readable option. So we'll say here df-h and this is a top 5 files. right? Now we can sort it in other way also. So we'll say du hyphen sh, okay, for slash home vagrant, and we'll say here sort hyphen h. So let's give here asterisk for all files. See here, now it's showing us, see, in descending order, smallest and the major. So in this way we can conclude that where is actual problem. So now actual problem with this file is 20 GB, which is a bigger file. So in this way we can sort it. The previous command is also showing us the same output, but it's showing us in the smallest file, right? The large file we can see the with the help of sort hyphen h, right? So sort hyphen h, it will sort it in descending order and the maximum file size we can find out. And here we go and we can inform the user this is the file consuming a lot of space on our system, and after that we can take an action for that. All right. So let's say example, once we stop the script, what we can do this file, what we can do with this file. Now it's showing us this is 21 GB, and if we type df-h, it's showing us here the space is consumed around 1128 GB, right? So we can directly go and just will nullify this file, copy the path, and this it will just clean the file, right? It will take some time to just it's writing the deleting all the things inside that file. Now if we check with the same command sort and our path, and this asterisk means all file inside this vagrant folder, vagrant directory, right? Now no longer that exists, no longer 12 GB, and now vagrant.txt is the smallest one, right? It's came up, and if we include C option, it will show us here grand total, which is now very minimal, 27 MB. In df-h also we can compare the output, right? If we scroll up a little bit, it was 28 GB as used one and 11 GB as available one. Now it's only 6.9 GB is used and 31 is available. 19% is only used, and prior to this it was 74% used. So in this way we can find out which file is consuming more space, and accordingly we can perform the action or take the action. Okay, so after this session there is a lot of other command we are going to cover, that is more advanced command for monitoring the system. Thank you so much for watching it.